Hi, everyone. I'm Missy Smith with the Great Start Collaborative. I'm the parent liaison with the Collaborative of Traverse Bay. And I'm here with Tracy Trautner, and we're here to just kind of have this conversation about something all of us as parents probably have done or been tempted to do, and probably some of us for really good reason, but timeout. Timeout is a huge thing. It's a strategy that we use as parents. And so I guess we need to kind of define this. When someone says time out, Tracy, what is it to you?
To me, it's, someone sitting in the corner or in their bedroom or their nose is in the wall, because they've done something that a parent doesn't approve of or feels it's behavior that
is unacceptable.
Right.
So yeah, we as parents, we kind of say, hey, go to timeout.
Yeah.
And then what?
An easy out.
And then what? So there's this, trouble with timeout that people talk about. And what is the problem? Why is timeout? Some people think it's a bad thing. It's not always effective. And there's better alternatives. But what's the primary problem from your angle on what timeout? What's wrong with it?
Well, in my opinion, and what research shows is that timeout, it doesn't really educate the child at all about, what they did wrong or how to handle their emotions different next time. Behaviors such as tantrums and whatnot always follow emotions. They don't just throw themselves on the ground for no reason. They always follow a thought or a feeling or some sort of emotion. So when we just say go to timeout and we don't have any follow-up or any educational piece to that, then they're still clueless about how to handle that emotion the next time it comes up or that feeling. So we need to have an educational piece such as, I see your face is turning red. You look like you're getting angry. How about we do thinking time instead of a timeout situation? Thinking time gives us a chance to think about stuff versus it's more positive, I think.
Okay, so let's just I'm imagining this, a child who's gotten really worked up and really angry, and maybe they hit their sister, and the parent says, go to timeout. Right. Or maybe they change it.
It's tempting.
But we want to have that talking and thinking time, but we also need some space to get away. So if this alternative is what you coined as
a thinking time
routine, what does that look like, and how is it going to look better and more developmentally appropriate?
Well, it's very similar to a timeout, but the education piece is what makes it a little different.
Okay.
So, and this is all from the Guiding Principles for Highly Successful Parenting training by Dr. Bob Sorensen that we do as a series. But he recommends when we say, and it might sound like a lot like Love and Logic because there is some connection there, but looks like you might need some thinking time. And we're approaching this from a calm self. We're calm on the inside, and we're strong, and we mean it, because like we model everything we always talk about is we model. So if we're yelling, get in your thinking time chair, that's not an appropriate way to do that, where we have to more so say, looks like you need some thinking time. You hit your sister. In this family, we don't hit our sister or the dog or the cat. So looks like you need some thinking time. And then just repeating that phrase over and over and over again. It might take a little bit of picking up and moving, but our thinking time spot is always someplace out of the traffic, out of the busy place in the home. It's always someplace where you can still see your child, depending on the age, but still see your child. It's not a closet or a basement or the corner. And you want to make sure that there's not things around for them to want to play with, and like a TV or toys and things like that. So just giving them a chance to think. And then as a parent, we follow up and we say, what could you do differently next time? Could you feel yourself getting angry? Next time, come to me and we'll work on it together. Or sometimes it's easier said than done, especially when you're in the heat of the moment.
Right. And is it okay for you as a parent to take some thinking time? Because it's pretty hard to always be calm, and not always
thinking time,
not always realistic, but we need that time ourselves.
Yes. And self-care is so important for parents
Mhm.
and caregivers.
Mhm.
Can't help take care of anybody else until you take care of yourself.
Okay. So having that conversation after one takes some thinking time, because right, you can't really talk about things and resolve a problem if somebody's really upset
Right.
about something. It's better to come back after there's been a calm
Mhm.
time to think about it.
Sure.
Thinking time.
Mhm.
Let's think about that. All right. Well, Tracy, thanks for your insight on that. Is there anything else you think families would need to know about implementing a thinking time routine?
I think just kind of taking a quick check on your own feelings in the situation, and maybe taking some deep breaths, and realizing that you don't have to address the issue right at that moment, to
Mhm.
let them settle down, because they won't be able to hear you at all.
Right.
And this applies for husbands, wives,
Yep.
people that you work with.
Take some time to have a calm presence before
Yeah.
addressing the
Mhm.
matter thoughtfully. So,
Yep.
all right. Thanks so much, Tracy.
Yep.
And again, we'll hope that I'll put the screen up here in case you'd like to take a look at the contact information for MSU Extension. You can see that right here, and that you'll reach out and tell us the name of the class once again.
Oh, Guiding Principles for Highly Successful Parenting.
Excellent. So thanks again, Tracy.
Mhm.
And we'll see you after our thinking time here is over.
All righty.